been trying to pool names at us, and they had pitched the Usual Suspects, and I started thinking about it. And, you know, Sam, Joey, and I, we started doing this in 8th grade, just kind of getting this together on a project, and we'd get in trouble a lot. That was troublesome year. And, you know, Usual Suspects always get into trouble together, going after the same girls, you know. So,
That's us.
that's us.
It's about 6
6
months.
months?
Yeah,
6, 7 months.
I mean, we've had for the actual formation of the group was probably around the end of our 8th grade year. So it's about 6 months. We've had
Couple
kind
lineup
of new
changes.
members. We actually, our lead guitarist Garrett only came in around the start of 9th grade. So
Yeah.
it's about what, 4 for you?
I think so.
Yeah. So you know, we've had a flux of members, but it's about 6 months for the group as well. Through school,
Yeah, most of us had known each other since 6th or 7th grade. So
You
we're
know,
all
and then
friends.
we've had you know, come-togethers. Like I know that when me, Joey, and Griffin originally came together on a project for social studies, and then we kind of had a flux of members. Like Griffin and Joe had been in a band before, and then it was just like pulling together. But been a lot of fun. So.
Never too late by 3 days
Yes.
ago.
Yeah. Never to
Played it at an 8th grade end of year coffee house.
Never to play it again.
Well, the 3 Days Grace and the stuff that we were originally doing, like, the reason we've changed styles, I suppose, is just the musical interests of the various members of the group have really evolved since then. So that was a lot more harder, more metal-oriented stuff, like we did 3 Days Grace and Avenged Sevenfold, and now we're more into classic 80s, 90s sort of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of transfusion going on between genres, and I think it's really important that we're discovering this now, because we would do covers and it would be good, but we would never really feel it. And I mean, through this original music, I feel like we're putting our soul into it instead of just covering a song
I feel like
we think sounded good.
Yeah. I feel like the original music has also been a great evolution. I think, you know, for us as a band, like starting to play the original music, which was additionally encouraged by the Liberty Battle of Bands, knowing that we needed to bring it up. I had written a lot of stuff, but you know, this had really been bringing in the focus of the group as a whole. And I think it's been really great because, you know, we originally did like a lot of Aerosmith and Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know, and now, but we have like combined all of our musical interests and styles into something that really represents us as a group. So.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Red Hot
per-
Chili Peppers, yeah.
Personal influences or band influences? Me personally, Stuart Copeland.
I like Stephen Tyler.
I like John Frusciante.
Great.
I'd have to say a multiple of different musicians, not just on bass, but I know Victor Wooten has been like a great influence playing styles. Just I try and evolve as a bassist based on his image, sort of.
Probably for me, I've been really focusing on acoustics and stuff, so Eric Clapton and Michael Hedges.
Great.
I love Les Claypool on bass, personally.
Yeah, he's freaky.
But, yeah.
I just kind of pull from everybody. I don't really have one specific or even a couple specific.
Great.
Crossfire.
That's pretty much the only one.
It's sad to see them like.
Sadly, it's
think
probably
they're
the only
on their
one we
way
know.
out.
Sadly, it's
Yeah.
probably the only one we're really
That's the other-
accustomed to.
Yeah.
We're new, you know.
New to the
Haven't
community.
been there too long. We're not too big into we're not there yet in the local music scene.
Yeah.
So I don't know much.
I mean,
Crossfire goes to our school,
Yeah.
so we know them.
and they're pretty much as close to locally famous.
Right,
as
yeah.
you get, so. Century's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Either
They
that or
turned
go
off
for
the
the
lights every other
Turn
minute.
off the lights
Right.
and.
One of our mics wasn't working.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Natalie,
it was-
who's not here with us,
Right.
her mic was completely off the entire
Sam was just being a crazy man.
It's, it was a lot of
And make
fun.
up for her mic being off.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Get something from Sam. He'll write something. He'll be there at a night. He'll write something. He'll bring it back to us. We'll
And then they'll tear it apart
mess
and
around
put it back
with it.
together again.
Yeah,
Mess around.
usually how it
He'll
works.
He'll come back the next day, and he'll have completely different songs. So
Yeah.
we'll have to do the whole thing over again.
One person writes a riff, Sam writes lyrics, and the rest of us build around it.
Yep.
And then you wrote the system, which was one of the ones we played in our audition. That was pretty much all of you, and then we got the chord progression from Griffin, and the riff was kind of evolved through Joey and
Yeah.
Joe.
It's,
So
it's real just kind of thrown together and
I
trying
mean,
to figure it out.
you know, saying that I write like a lot of the stuff, I mean, you could say that, but a lot of the stuff that comes together in the end is really a group effort, I feel
Yeah,
like.
which is good.
Yeah, because it represents us as a whole.
My
Joe's
house.
house and Garrett's house.
Their parents were both nice enough to build us a space, pretty much.
Yeah,
Give up
it
a
was
room in their
really
house.
awesome.
We thank them a lot.
Wix.com/blameusforthemusic/site. And then we're also on Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation,